Hey guys, how's it going? It's Adamas Sandwin again. So today is actually going to be fairly simple. We're going to do mostly decorating today. I'm actually going to be adding a bathroom back here, and we're going to put in a shower where you saw in the last video. I believe I had something up there for you. But anyway, this is going to be a fairly quick one. Obviously, it's only like a 14-minute, almost 15-minute video. So not much to it, but we will show you where we're at. It's looking good so far. I'm really liking it. It's going to be a nice shower here with a view over the cliff there. And we're going to have a hidden bathroom. Well, pseudo hidden, I guess you could say. So let's get it started. So what I wanted to do first, before I actually finish, I'm actually going to finish. Nice. See, look, see, isn't that nice? I know it's not dirty tile. I wish there was a dirty tile skin, but because some people don't make mods for PlayStation users. But anyway, so we'll skip around here a lot. I'm going to edit out a bunch of this stuff to get for those that don't like to watch the mucking around too much in the build menu, but you'd like to see the builds themselves. And I'll leave enough in so you guys can kind of get the gist if you want to learn how to do this. But this can be done whether you're using vanilla assets or not, because the Quappa tool doesn't require any DLCs or anything. That's why it's such a nifty little mod. So if you guys were hesitant of downloading it because it was hard to do, watch these vids. Watch some of the other stuff like Wordy Purdy did years ago. They're very easy to use. But yeah, I like how they just nice blend it. And we can cover those up with some decorations to make that look not like that actual piece of sticking through there. Plus a tape. We'll be putting a table up there at some point as well. But this is going to be pretty nice. And we're just going to slide that up. Again, if you guys know how to use it, we're using the holding down the, on PlayStation, it's the X button, and then using the left trigger. I believe that's how we're doing it. Or the bummer. It's kind of hard to do this game. I just kind of like do it out of habit now. But it's pretty easy. It's the X button and left trigger. But yeah, nice. Look at that. Easy peasy. It did take a couple of tries there just to line it up, but the results are fairly sound. There's a little bit there. I think I do end up actually pulling that out a little bit later on and fixing it, but I'll do that off camera. I don't remember sometimes. But yeah. That's the main thing. Oh yeah, it does sit a little bit lower than what I wanted. I tried many things to actually cover that up, but I won't show you that in this video. Awesome. So let's go ahead and put in a proper toilet down here, and I think we're gonna go with the dirty. Let me grab my. Don't need that anymore. Ah. Know what you're grabbing. I like to actually scrap those once I'm done with them, just so I don't have them in my thing. Alright, so let's see. I thought about putting a door in there originally, but I knew it wasn't going to fit, but I was just kind of testing at that point. I also thought about putting in a curtain. But, you guys know I like doing these sliding doors. This is over in boxcars. And these are pretty nice. They're just basically reskinned, just similar to the green shack metal. If you have standard contraptions, I think you get the orange and the blue, which they still should technically work if you want to use something like this. Do an orange one. I just like the green, because it was kind of keeping with the theme here. But from the outside, if you're walking along, again, all you're going to see is the ugly green wall. I mean, it's a pretty window. Yeah, I could have broken a few of the windows here, because that is doable. Once I actually placed the shower in here, give them a proper shower, I didn't comprehend that I was using the clean one. So yeah, I'm gonna scrap that. Once I was like, wait a minute, why am I using the clean one? I have a dirty one available, and I'm like looking like right at it in my inventory. But yeah, so scrap that out, go with the dirty one, because some of we got to have those lore-friendly showers and sinks. Some might call them rusted. Nice. This was a little bit of a pain in the butt to line up in that small little area, just because using the standard afterthoughts tools that that Sony allows us to have. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. We'll get a proper toilet in here. This is going to be, of course, a dirty, scrappy one. Don't want no clean toilet down here. I've used this one quite a bit. I've used the clean ones too, for other types of builds. But yeah, so let's see. I think, oh yeah, I keep rotating back and forth just because I was kind of trying to keep myself occupied, just doing it little by little, decorate the bathroom area because we got upstairs and downstairs. So shower upstairs, toilet downstairs, because it made more sense to have it go directly in the ground. So yes, I did put a clean towel rack in here. I did kind of think that made a little more sense, just because it has the clean towel versus the dirty rack had there. We're gonna put a little vanity in here. This is the medicine cabinet. It's the dirty version. There's a clean one as well if you want to use that. And then we got this nice little what do they call this? The makeup tray, I think it's called. What's that called? Oh, shave drawer. Yeah, it's the shave drawer. Okay. And then put that out of the way. And again, here we are with the soap dish. Is that a soap dish or soap rack? Whatever they call that. But there is a clean and dirty version of this as well. Again, this is USO. This is in the bathroom furniture. It is not under decorations. It's bathroom furniture. And it is a pain in the butt. I don't know why they had to make it so tough, since we don't have place anywhere to have these, because these things have such a the wireframe on these things is a nightmare to deal with. So once we get that in there, I will actually be straightening the shower here, and once I straighten that shower out, it does go underneath the soap container there, soap rack, whatever. And okay, so I also wanted to get a bit closer to that wall as well, so we're trying to get it to the back corner there. I'm using the windowsill in the background there, or the window pane, just to kind of line it up to see where I'm at. Nice. All right, so I didn't want to have any unimmersive toilet paper in here, because the only dirty toilet paper rack they have in the PlayStation in USO is one without toilet paper on it. So I like to imagine that maybe they're using the newspapers for that, because the newspapers are all over to find. You can find those Boston Globes everywhere. And we'll put a shelf in here. We're going to decorate that later. We're not going to be doing that today. I just wanted to show you just the basic building, just to make it look a nice scrappy bathroom. Put a candle in here too. Too many lights, if you guys didn't see my Frank Lloyd Wright build, tend to really take up a lot of your build budget, because they have to render. We're going to actually put in, since I'm stealing this from Madrox. Madrox, thank you for this idea. Instead of since we don't have rusted sinks in PlayStation, we're going to use the old scrappy drinking fountain here. I've used that in a couple of my builds now, you might have seen. And it kind of makes sense. I mean, I know my bathroom at work for a while, when they were trying to conserve water, had a sink that automatically shut off. All right, so I haven't seen anybody do this in quite some time, but basically the standard water purifier that comes with contraptions. You can use this to imagine that the water, that's how they're getting the water into the bathroom upstairs for the shower. Pretty cool. And I decided to use the Vault-Tec conduit there. And what we're going to do is I'm going to old school wire glitch. I've already set up a conduit back here for that. And all you do, get your reticle on the wire, just like doing the Wi-Fi glitch, and click on the actual conduit, and make sure you're selecting the wire, and then you just hit that right there on the conduit, and it goes right underneath the ground. A little bit coming up there, and you push down on your controller or circle on PlayStation, and then actually exit out the wire, otherwise you can't select anything else. So nice dirty posters here. Got to put it right next to the medicine cabinet, reminding everybody to take their medication. And right over here next to the toilet, reminding everybody all my settlers to wash their hands. So it just makes sense. So if you come to Tenpines Bluff, you're also going to be fighting a few rad roaches in the old house in the background that I moved out of the way. So I figure if you're at a high enough level, you do get glowing roaches back there. So I killed one of them. Well, I actually killed 4 of them, but I put one of their corpses here on the wall. And blocking up the real water purifier, this is the one that I took out all the extra walls, by the way. Edited all that out so you guys didn't have to watch that because that was just too annoying trying to line that up. And we're going to use this as a nice little storage area. We're going to put some boxes, crates back here, some lamps. Very nice, very nice. So look at that. Boom. And we got a nice little hidden toilet. Isn't that nice? All right, so now I'm actually going to be putting in some chain link. Don't worry, I won't make you guys watch me go through all of that, you know, because you saw me do it at Starlight. You guys kind of get the gist of that. If you want to know how to put in chain link, let me know. I'll do a whole video on it. But it's fairly simple lining it up. I mean, this stuff is pretty easy. In USO, it is under the miscellaneous fencing chain link. But in, I think, is it in Wasteland Workshop? It might be. I'm not sure about the rest. I know there is some pre-war stuff too. But look at this. Skip to the end here, and look how nice this all just lined up. It's so pretty, so pretty. I did think about doing many pieces, but this is actually a auto-opening fence here. It just fit in here so well. Similar to the Starlight build, it just works. It just works. Thank you, Todd Howard. He's the Todd head. Boom. So once we get in there, nice. Look at that. Look at that. Come in and out, go underneath the posts. So pretty. I also, let's see. I think now we're going to add our Brahmin in here. Originally, I was going to have the Brahmin try to get under, and even before I put him in, I had this really bad feeling, which is generally why I stay away from Brahmin. You guys have probably already seen it before, but the Brahmin like to get on rooftops. It's just because they get stuck on walls and stuff, and the only way they know how to get out is to jump up on the ceiling. So this one kept actually morphing or teleporting through the fence, just like some raiders do, which is why we say fences don't matter. If an NPC wants to get through an object, all they do is teleport through it, you know, because again, it just works. Look at that. There he goes. Boom. Got right through. Serana will actually do that in, for those of you that are playing Skyrim, Serana will actually glitch through walls, which is kind of cool. I've seen her do that over in the Soul Cairn. I've seen her glitch right through the iron bars. I've seen her get into prison cells over in in Riften. I've seen her actually teleport through bars and actually go and sit down on tables, or tables, no, I mean chairs. I think she sat on the end of a bed one time. So yeah, get back in there. Yeah, this, I don't know if I show it, but I think I'm editing that out. But I was trying to find my razor grain. There we go. Wanted to give him something to, you know, one for my settlers to immersify that maybe that's what the Brahmin was actually eating in his pit there, or in his trough. But yeah. But yeah, we're actually going to build him just real fast here. We're going to build him a quick gated off fence. You know, he just didn't want to stay in there. So this is just another set of the auto closing fences. We're going to set this to open inward. You know, if you guys have ever had farm animals, it's always a good idea, especially horses and cows. Have it going first. So there you go, a real life lesson for you today. And then I had to use the old school pillar glitch to get this in here because it just didn't want to fit otherwise, just because it was just a little bit of a small area. So again, bringing in the old school with the new school. Nice. It's good enough. It just works. Well, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I appreciate you taking the time to watch us. I am Adama Sanguine. I love you all. I'm out.